Hello everybody. Today we're going to be fixing the wiring in the car. So there are three main things that are up. First of all, and hopefully easiest, is that the passenger airbag currently will not go off because the swivel seat that's installed is too tall for the factory airbag connector, and as a result it is currently unplugged. The second issue is that the wiring harness that runs above the sliding door has actually been cut directly to the left of the door and directly to the right of the door. That high impedance air gap is causing two different problems. One issue is that there are overhead controls for the rear AC and for the cabin light, and none of those currently work. It's a little bit hard for me to believe that those issues are caused by a cut in the wiring harness that goes to the back of the vehicle, but it's pretty hard to tell with car wiring stuff what wires go where and cause what. The other issue with those wires being cut is that they also lead to the rear airbag sensors. So until that harness is repaired, we'll get errors for the rear curtain airbags. And speaking of the airbags, the third big issue that we have is that all four rear curtain airbags have been cut off. Now, this is actually a good thing, as we don't want those airbags going off once we've got walls installed. But we will have to do something to trick the computer into thinking there are airbags there, which in my case will mean soldering resistors to those connection points. So to recap, the three things that we're doing is we're reconnecting the passenger seat airbag, then we're repairing the wiring harness over the sliding door, which has been cut, and then we're soldering resistors to all four of the rear curtain airbag wiring locations so that the computer thinks all the airbags are in and the airbag light in the dash will go off. But yeah, that's all for right now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye. Oh, actually, before I go, there's one last thing. In order to get any of these jobs done, we gotta first take out the front headliner. So that's what you'll see me and John doing at the very beginning here. And there's two parts to this headliner. The part that we're taking out and leaving out is the fabric part on top. There's a lower part with some drawers that I want to use that's going to go right back in. And it also turns out that it needs to go back in because the vehicle actually won't start without some of the wires that are up there clipped in. Anyway, so that's really it. Bye! So the first step is to take these out. I think we pop these off. Wow, look at you. Yeah, this one really just is the best. Which side did you get it off from? This side or this side? Little... Yeah. Oh, yo, there it is. Hell yeah. Looks like T25 to me. You know, I've got a T25 in my pocket. It's gonna be that or a T27. T25 fits. I actually think the 25 is a pretty good fit, but I've been like using the wrong sockets by accident, so I'm not really inclined to trust myself on that. All right, John, would you like to try?
Yeah. I guess it's just a T25.
Wow. Hooray. Oh. To what? Does this help at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
Here, well, it can hang on it for a sec. Okay. Wow. Yay. Yay. Okay, well, so you want to figure out how the hooks work? How the hook works?
I can see what's going on. I just don't know how they're meant to disengage.
You know, if we don't figure it out, that's fine too. Okay, and this will just live right here for meow. Yeah, look at that. Come here, little guy. Yay! Almost looks like we're just clips left. I gotta get Senorita Claw out. You see my claw storage, Sean? Aha!
Oh.
It's the magnet fell off, so. I think it's just up here. You'll see. Yeah. We'll pull down first and then pull up and out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. We need to use this tool. My favorite. My darling. Oh, you know what? Actually, this is a job for for this exact one. This one that I can never find a use for. Look at you. Wait, what? What? I'm like hanging on it. I was thinking it's finally its day, but apparently not. We go yet another day without me being able to figure out how to use this tool properly. Oh, I just slipped off. I didn't even pull it out. Oh my God. Oh, that's fucking brutal. It's like pulling a spine out of something. Look at this. Look what they've done to my boy. How's this gonna go back in? It'll never be the same again. Yes. Oh, yo, it's coming. Okay, there's clearly more attachments up here. Now there's clearly something up in this area. Do you think it's under here? Oh, nice. Uh-oh.
There's a clip. So this rectangle.
Yes. Yes, I can see it. Yes. Almost. almost. No. Yes. So then it pulls down and then out. Yes. It's so light. Hooray! Look at that. A little car hat.
Yeah, I think it's perfect.
Anything that I've put in the trash, John, can absolutely be yours. Okay, so let's pop this pupper back in. Good. Ow! I think I managed to not actually hurt myself, or at least not draw blood. Yeah, well, I guess it's just gonna be a pain in the ass forever, you know?
Yeah. Oh, it's so close, but
I want it out, but I don't want to force it, yeah.
All over me, huh?
Here you are. Hooray. Hooray. I don't want to, but you make a compelling point. So like, I'm conflicted. Look up there. Oh, you know what, John? I'm probably doing that. Yeah. Here, that'll do it. What the? Oh, right. It needs, like, they're not connected.
Not plugged in.
Yeah. Okay. What the fuck? Feels like there's like 3 missing connectors. What the fuck? Could be anything. I remember there being another black connector. Well, maybe they connect to each other somehow. One. And then this one goes nowhere. This is sure not where I expected to get stuck. This felt like an easy win. Just plug the things back in.
Stop and go often.
Well, let's see if the car starts now.
Okay.
What I'm hearing is that this is not critical. Let's talk about the wiring project. So the first wiring project is actually to sort of like fix the wiring that's in here already. So we've got this harness that was cut, which I'm going to have to connect it back to this one. And then this is where the rear curtain airbags would be. If you do this yourself, you may want to unclip the airbags instead of cutting the wires, and that's because you can buy airbag bypass kits that clip directly into the factory clips. In my case, I'll have to solder a resistor directly to these wires and then bundle it all up nicely so it doesn't catch on anything. So that's going to be the first project. And then the other issue is actually the airbag in the passenger seat won't go off because the spinner seat thing in here is too tall for the factory harness to reach it. And so I can't plug this in even temporarily. Like even if I'm willing to not move the seat, I think what I'm going to try to do actually is just clip this zip tie. And oh, you know what, actually, all that thinking may have been for nothing. It looks like that's actually solved by just disconnecting the harness from the seat. Yeah, okay, so now let's see what happens if I rotate the seat. So we'll go, okay, great. So let's just check in on the harness. Great, it's not broken, not broken. Look at that. Okay, so great. I really thought that was gonna be a whole thing. So now the passenger airbag works again. So now I can have passengers. All right, let's follow our handy dandy little process document. Okay, size the big wire. That looks about right. Ugh. Ow! Donde estas utility knife? Then cut the wire. Now, diagonal cutters. I know that this is longer than we need, yes. So, wire strippies, come here. What is the meaning of this wire strippies? Great. I'm gonna separate. What next, oh Oracle? Put a giant heat shrink on color side. Giant heat shrink. Is this really our giantest? We really want the gianter heat shrink. Okay. Aha! Okay. Haha, seagulls! Yes! Hey, where were we? Oh, it's so sticky or gross. Heat shrink on big wire. Okay. Great. This is a butt connector. So anyways, I started cranking. Okay. Pulling pretty hard. Great. Ooh, it's getting toasty in here. Come on, drive faster, dogs. It's good enough. Okay. There we go. So, run the cable, zip in place. Far be it from me to question the wisdom of the list. Come on, little. Okay. Okay. Run the cable, zip in place. Run the cable. We're actually not gonna zip this one in place. Okay, now we're gonna cut the wires. Let's just double check these are about the right size. Yeah, so we need 3 of these. Oh, we actually need 4 of these. Okay. 2, 3, cut the wires, label the wires. Okay, so I'm going to deviate from the process and get a little bit of organization going. Although, you know, stop deviating from the process, Natalie. So, pair blue and pair green. Pair green, blue. Okay. Pair yellow, pair brown. Purple orange and purple brown. No. Purple orange. Okay. Black and tan. Black. Brown, yellow, and blue. Okay. Zip tie the bundle together. Let's put all the individual heat shrinks onto the colored side. This looks about right. And then we're gonna tie the shrink in place. I'm having to modify the plan a little bit. Pray I do not alter it further. Let's get our friend plugged in. How long are you? Great. So that's that. So now we can strip the wires. Look at that steam. Oh, you know what? Let's get the alligator clips involved. That's the way to do this. Like this, which will make soldering them a lot easier. Yeah, that's all right. It's harder than it looks. Okay, on to the next one. All right, so our process is grab the end, split, grab a heat shrink for each, pop the shrink on, then you zip tie, shrink in place, then you strip, and you want to strip longer than usual. Then we read what wires they are. Purple, orange, purple, brown. And then we want to zip tie them up in place and pop it on. And we actually clip this zip tie. Okay, so purple, orange on black. Okay, great. Okay, so I think it's time to clean. Let's check. Clean off all wires. Great. Ba, 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 ba. And then wipe it off. I'm just going to be pouring a little alcohol on the floor, so be it. Okay, here we are. There we go. All right, all washed. And then we can dry you off. Actually, we'll just let you air dry. And I'm gonna go on a walk. Break time. Beep, bop, boobity borp. Sneep, snop, snoopity snorp. Oh, it's a rock. One day. A paper towel was shredded to ribbons here. The scene of a gruesome crime. Whelp. Stop barking at me. What did I do to you? Dysregulated dog. I think where we're at is we're gonna clip all of the mini zip ties and then get the heat shrinks into place. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay. Great. Now let's just get you all slid into place. Ooh, these are going to be so nice. 1, 2. Sometimes you gotta spin it to convince them to go together. Get all the conductors in there. Maybe I should clean them up. I don't know. I think I'm best off just twisting my way through. This one might be a little too fucked. Okay, get them all shrunk into place. Okay, it's working. Okay, and then let's just take a quick look. Look at it. Okay. And I think that's it for the heat gun right meow. Okay. Yeah, so not super sure how I'm gonna basically just gotta get all of these. Okay, oop, it's a little finger trap. Okay, 1. Figure if I can get it started, then I should be good. Makes a ruckus all day long. And I gotta be a little gentle because I really don't want to lose any of these. Okay. Yes, it's like a snake. Oh, yes, delicious. Snaky boy. You know what they say, pushing rope. It's great, it's easy, it's convenient. Well, I guess we are doomed. Here we go. We can take it in little gulps. Looks like that'll be good. Okay, so I want to tie this off down here temporarily. Okay, so now we do the big wire. I think I'll leave like that much slack. And then you, and then we get you in meow. Great, okay, so let's get another extra tall hook for the extra tall friends. What the hell? Oh wait, do 2 of these wires go somewhere else? 2, 4, 6, 8. Whoa, 2 of these wires disappeared like here. Oh, because there would be fucking curtain airbags there. So this, okay, so this is airbag and the other airbag was here. So it must have gone like the signal comes down here and then it's there. and then the other one comes down there and it's there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. So I think those are the ones that are missing. Yes. So let's get that up in the done pile then. 3, 4, 6, 8. So this is pair green and this is pair blue. Black is green. Red is blue. Then snip, nippity snip. Black is green. Red is blue. Okay. Long wire. Long wire. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Much nicer now that I've got something to put my feet on. Black is green. Red is blue. Okay. Yes, there we go. What a great technique. Okay, and then go meow. Look at you, little end in there. Look at this. Wow. Nothing like a good system. Yes. Oh, yes, and I can see the capillary action. Oh, yeah. Wow. What an enviable technique I have here. Okay. So, let's get to glovies on. Glovey time. Okay. We're gonna wash the flux off. Find that in a bit. Okay. All right. Get everybody down here. Okay. Alrighty. Then let's heat up the hot air gun. We're racing against the GoPro battery right now. Okay. For that famous finger friction. World famous. Come on, come on. To see Miss Sticky Fingers. How does she do it? Her fingers are grippy. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's get the hot air gun. Oh, I just realized the end is going to be a little funky because I made these longer than this. Well. No solving it now. I'll probably just put a little loop in these little wires. Okay. Well. Well, I'll come back. I'm gonna actually, I think, do the resistor first. Yeah, so these will be like just poking out, I guess. Let me actually zip tie those in place. I think I'm actually gonna do the resistor before. Well, I'll get this end. Okay, so. Perfect. Okay, so we'll come back for these. Wow, so many little pieces. Good claw practice. How many sauce packets? Live Moss. Dysregulated dog. She barks at me on walks. Dysregulated dog. Makes a ruckus all day long. Okay, let's go back. I'm excited to test the car. I do not believe that this has fixed the overhead controls. It is just impossible for me to believe because the wires are going to the back of the car unless they're somehow starting at the front, going around the driver's side all the way to the back and then back to the front. Like, it's either that or there's just something weird about the way that cars are wired that makes it so that somehow those wires are dependent on other wires. Oh, that's a big rock. Looks like a crumpled up paper towel. Dysregulated dog. She barks at me on walks. Dysregulated dog. Makes a ruckus all day long. So, as I've said, I really do not have my hopes up about these overhead controls, but maybe I should grab John. All right. I hesitate to even invite you outside because it seems so far-fetched to me that this would fix it, but I don't want to reenact something like this. All right.
So what are we looking at?
These.
Oh, those. Yeah.
No. Wait. It does. Do you hear it?
Yeah, I do.
So,
why don't the lights work?
well, there's that fucking thing in the headliner that's not connected. There's that wire that we couldn't find.
That goes to these too.
Yeah, so that seems likely, right? I would wire all the lights together.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe it, John. I can't fucking, that's so sick. And then now I'm gonna wire the resistors in. What does that do? Traction control? So I can fucking go drifting.
They're donuts.
Yeah, and it's not all-wheel drive, so it has to be rear then, right?
If it snows this year, go do donuts in your house.
Yeah. Wow. Sick. Really sick. Really fucking, really good. Really good. Very pleased. Like, I don't need those things, but they're just nice to, if I go to sell the van, to be able to be like, hey, all the electronics work, and I don't need to have like a whole explanation for why that thing doesn't work. Also, it means it's more likely that the wires that I do have connected are like connected correctly. Let's get back to work. Let's see, where did we leave off? So I think what I'm gonna do next now is wire in the resistors. Look at these big boys. I might need a larger wire sleeve. So I need 4 of these puppers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's go this and this. Dysregulated dog. All right, so we'll start here. Let's just unravel the tape. Maybe this is the right tool for the job. Up on there. And I think that'll be fine. All right. And then we'll use the bigger heat shrink over top. Honestly, a smaller one would probably be better. Let's not cut the wires now. Okay. Up meow and up meow. Okay. My poor body. Okay. Okay. So, oh my god. Okay, as long as it's not shorting, we're good. Man, those wires, they're usually so good. Why can't you be like your brother? Okay. So, alrighty. Nope. It's just so hard. I have to do planks. Try it 100 times. There we are. There we are. Okay. That should be good. Yeah. Get it a little further on there. There we are. And then, I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna be bad and try to do it without alligator clipping it. Okay, very good. I'm gonna slide this down. Okay, well, off the shelf, make it longer next time. Well, let's get the gloovies on. Meow, 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 meow. Alcohol, plug in the hot air gun. Okay, okay. And then clean you all, and then you. All right, great, 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 great. Oh, blark. Okay. Look at that. Wow. Okay, good. Okay, and I'm gonna leave the little blue poking out to let me know that there's a resistor in there. Great. And then let's use the size up to get it all shrunk together. Up. Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay. All right, fingers crossed.
Have to look around.
On, and then is it going off? Off?
Off.
Staying off?
On.
Oh no! No! Very sad. Donde está the cat's paw? There it is. Alright, so since they put in this seat, I'm betting it seems likely to me that it would have been overstrained. Let's see. Closer to this side. Okay. Yeah, so to me, this all seems indicative of strain on the system. This was factory as far as I can tell, but the fact that it goes down to 2 kinda seems like something got stretched. Although I just would expect to see it broken like in there. See, how does this release? I just don't think anything's wrong with those though. Okay, so it looks like I might have to like bolt and unbolt this connector. Basically, it looks like I would maybe not have actually connected it last time. Yes, this would be something 32 probably. So maybe I didn't even connect it at all earlier. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay. No. Yes! Ah, we did it! Woo! John, I did it! Yay, I got it, John. Yeah, maybe I could help you with this now that I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Wow. Oh my God. No wonder all this shit is so expensive. It's so big. That's the transmission? This thing?
Yeah, this is
This
the clutch.
whole-
So that's the clutch piece.
Wow. This fucking thing.
It weighs a little bit less than I was expecting it to.
Oh my gosh.
Looks
He's
pretty
so
close.
close. It's so close. It's like this much higher right me off. Look at that. Wow, John. Oh my God, you really fucking measured that. Wow. Yeah, it is nice to have the right tool for the job. Wow. So let's just try again and see if any of the codes show up. Let's do clear DTC, condition, ignition on, engine off. No trouble code. Woo-wee! All right, so that means we're good to stitch everything up. So, shut this, open every door, Natalie. Hey? I'm so pleased. You know, I was planning on it working, but one thing to plan on it working, it's another for it to work. I feel like I'm not doing it the right way because it's hard, but this may just be one of those things that just isn't easy to do. Okay, careful, let's not break it all at the very last second. Okay, spinning it helps. Pass that through there. Great, and we got just a little bit further, which is just what we needed. Okay, very nice. And then let's get the same situation over on this side. Hell yes, hell yes. We really did it. Alrighty, so let's take a look at all the things I've done. So let's start with the big thing, the wiring harness. So here's where the original cut was. So we've got that repaired, and then we come all the way down here, all the way over, and this is where the other cut was, and we got all 11 conductors in here in this beautiful cable sleeve, and they're all connected. And then where the airbags originally were, we've got these 2.2 ohm resistors. So there's 2 on that side and 1 here and 1 here. Next, we've got the passenger seat airbag reconnected. So down here, we've got this connector. So we have this connector, and it's nice and reconnected. And this was the bolt that I needed to tighten in order to get the connector to actually fully seat. Next, let's take a look at these overhead controls. So again, it's not like I'm actually going to be using these much, but there's something that's just nice to be able to pass on to the next owner of the vehicle whenever that happens, and show them that it's all in good working order. These lights will also be reconnected, but for right now, the connector that goes into them actually belongs to the upper headliner, which is still out of the vehicle. So I'll just show you it works. So there you hear it, and then there you go. And then finally, the pièce de résistance. So let's turn it on. The airbag light goes off. So yeah, that's all from me here. I'll pass it off to Natalie on a walk. Alrighty, well thanks for joining me for another wonderful video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Toodles!